Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Just Okay podcast with Whitney Ledesma.
The Law and Order sound?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That got you? I have a button right here, too.
I don't like that.
I like it.
I don't like that
It's
at all.
perfect. Hello. Welcome to the Just Okay podcast. I am Brittany Ledesma.
I'm Fuzzy Khilji.
And, this is my guest today. Want to say anything about yourself?
I am 27 years old, first generation Pakistani American,
Whoop, whoop.
living in Austin, Texas, having a great time. This is my first time being on a podcast hosted by a girl. Very excited. Very excited.
For your diverse portfolio now?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I want to be able to say I've done multiple things. This is another thing I can say I've done.
Yeah, that's true. It's a hot pot. It's a hot pot to get
I
on.
see it going around.
Yeah.
I'm honored to be here.
I know. I'm so glad you're here.
This is a cool loft that we're in right now. I don't know
Yeah.
if other people have said it on the podcast, if they've been as surprised.
Generally, the thing people say is that the staircase is narrow.
Very narrow.
Yeah, it's I sleep downstairs with my dog because I literally wouldn't be able to bring him up here. I feel like he would jump off and kill himself.
Does he ever come up here?
I bring him up and he hates that because I carry him. I do it for the photo shoot wall over there, my JCPenney setup.
It's really nice.
Thank you. I got a 10 foot by 10 foot backdrop, not really realizing how big that is.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's folded in. I could have paid like $30, but I was like, oh, I'll get the biggest one. Big mistake.
No, it's awesome.
Yeah. I like it. I took Christmas photos with Willie in front of them. I put my dog in a sweater.
Willie, can I see it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Dogs in sweaters. Can't get enough of it.
You can't get enough of dogs in sweaters. I think there should be more of that in the world. So life has been, I feel like, eventful for everyone recently in Austin. We just had our other freeze, which was, not ideal,
Very cute.
but it also,
I like how there's a secondary bong up here. That's one of my favorite things about your place so far.
That I have two.
Yeah, that there's a backup just in
Yeah.
case.
And then there's this one of Willie and I.
Very cute.
Yeah. Y'all saw it probably. He's just behind on it.
I feel like I'm disappointing your fan base.
I know. They're like, you should know.
They're like, no, they're accustomed to very beautiful women being on here. And now it's like a overweight Middle Eastern man.
Yeah, I had Dylan on before, so
Okay.
So we've had overweight.
Yeah. First heterosexual.
Yeah, first heterosexual fat guy.
Am I the first heterosexual male?
No, I've had Philip on.
Oh,
but
okay.
he comes off a little gay.
Doesn't really count.
Yeah, I know. You're the first Pakistan. First
Yeah,
American.
you said it really good.
Yeah, okay, I was so nervous. I was like, I'm going to fuck it up.
I'm honored. This is great.
Yeah. So
The freeze.
the freeze, that sucked. It wasn't even bad this year. It just sucked that everything closed because of it. It was like a couple of ice.
Yeah, it
Drops
was
on the road.
literally like a half inch of snow, and I grew up in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
So we would never have canceled anything for that. And they canceled school. The shelves were bare. I went to Target. You couldn't get anything. There was no
Yeah.
Tyson chicken tenders. They've been out of Tyson chicken tenders for a week and a half. And it was ridiculous to me because I used to literally drive to school in a blizzard
Yeah.
at like 16. And it was just wild that they would cancel school for a half inch of snow. But they don't have the facilities.
I mean,
guess.
people just aren't prepared here. It doesn't happen much. But then, like, they had the water boil notice, and apparently it was fake the whole time.
Oh, yeah, the water boil notice. I fucked up. This is pretty stupid of me. So I saw the notice, and I thought it was you couldn't boil water. I thought it was you're not supposed to boil water. Not that you're supposed to boil the water.
Yeah.
I thought, because
It was like, okay, I just have to take cold baths now.
that's what I did. I took cold baths, cold showers, didn't drink coffee for like a few days. Because I thought it was a thing like,
What did you think was going to happen if the water got hot?
I didn't know, but I thought it was like when the freeze happened, I got a notice from my apartment
Yeah.
like, don't put your thermostat too high or, we might have power outages. So I thought it was like a power outage thing. Like, no, like people stop boiling your water. Stop
We're going
taking.
to have a power outage from all the boiling. It's getting too hot.
Yeah, I feel
God.
pretty stupid. A lot of people were having fun with that. when
Yeah,
I
that was fun.
admitted it.
I remember when you told me I was dying. Zod was like, talked about it on stage. which I think everyone had a good laugh at you that day.
Yeah, people were calling me retarded.
I don't think you're retarded. I think you're just you have a beautiful mind.
I do, but that makes sense. Like, with the power outage thing, you would think don't use too much heat. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was don't use too much heat, don't use your stove. Because like if you're really poor, when you grow up, people use their stove and their oven to heat up the place. So I thought it was something along those lines.
Okay. Well, now that you explain it, it still sounds stupid, but not as stupid.
It's really stupid.
So when did you first move to Austin?
March 1st, almost a year.
Nice. I feel like whenever people first move here, it's kind of like a summer camp. Like everyone just like stays out drinking, has like a la good time, then it's like, oh, this is real life.
Yeah, I was getting really fucked up when I first moved down here.
Everyone has that adjustment period.
Yeah, because you're meeting all these cool people. You're like, oh, I want to be friends with you. Yeah. And then you go out, you get really fucked up. And then you spend way too much money. You realize you overextended yourself a bit.
Absolutely.
And then you need to settle down a bit.
Yeah.
But everyone does that.
Yeah. I'm like, I've never gone to the karaoke they do on Tuesdays. I'm just like, I'm going to be there every night, every week, spending too much money. I
was just there for the first time this past Tuesday.
How was it?
I got really upset because I was in line for the bathroom at Latchkey. And I'm not even talking to this girl. She's ahead of me in line, and I'm wearing that puffer vest that I've been wearing. And
Kevin Smith outfit?
Yeah. I think I look good in it. It's whatever. I started ironically. Now I just like it a lot. So I'm wearing that puffer vest, and I have short sleeve, kind of like an Andrew Dice Clay type thing. I have the short sleeve shirts on, and she turns around and she goes, never wear a puffer vest. I'm not even talking to this girl. I haven't even made eye contact with her. And she goes, never wear a puffer vest with short sleeve shirts, a short sleeve shirt again. And I just looked at her and I went, shorty, you're a 6. She got really mad. Her friends got really upset as well.
Because that's a good reaction to have to them, honestly. Because, like, why is she telling you this?
Exactly.
It's like, and then she acts like she's a victim. Like, no, you had a right to say that back. Bitch, you're a 6. You shouldn't be caught talking. Never wear that face out without makeup.
Exactly. It's like, I'm not going to change my attire for a 6.
Also, yeah, it's like, what? If I do that, does that mean we're hooking up now?
I know, yeah. If I put on a long sleeve shirt. Actually, though, I did put on a long sleeve shirt with the vest, and it looks way better.
It does look way better.
She was 100% right, and I appreciate her for that, but she was kind of mean about it.
Yeah.
All you need to say is, hey, just so you know, it looks better if you wear a long sleeve shirt with that.
I like that you were wearing it with short sleeves because it's supposed to keep your core warm when it's cold out. Yeah. And you were like, oh, I don't give a fuck about my arms.
I got hairy arms, so I stay well insulated.
Yeah, you have a natural sweater on it.
I do.
Nice knitted blanket.
I do. Just all the way around.
A little magic carpet action.
Yeah, that's what it's been. People have said that. Yeah, I got a lot
You have a bracelet?
I do have a bracelet. I wore this.
Ironically,
and then again, I fell in love with it.
I wear puka shells all the time.
I've never seen you wear puka shells.
I have them downstairs. They're color changing. I wear them out sometimes. It makes
How
me
do they
happy.
change? Is it mood changing?
No, it's just in the sun. Yeah, I got some toe rings from Galveston last year that are color changing too. They stopped changing colors, but I wear them on my fingers. So I'm like washed out of the shore there. It's trash.
Did you ever have a mood ring, or did you ever?
Oh,
do
obviously.
That? How did they?
I think it's just body heat.
Oh.
But I'd like to think that it knows how I feel. Because I don't know how I feel sometimes, and I need someone else to tell me. Yeah. I'm like, fuck, what am I feeling today? Okay.
I'm gonna get a mood ring. I'm gonna start bringing a mood ring. You're bringing Juicy back.
I'm bringing Juicy back, baby.
You were killing that outfit. People were talking.
Oh God.
People were like, you see Brittany in the Juicy sweats?
It's like, what the fuck is wrong with her?
No, it was like she's kind of killing it. It was like people were pretty jazzed up about it, if I'm being honest.
It took me 3 months to get my Juicy tracksuit in, and I was so annoyed because it was on back order, and then they pushed it another month. Mm-hmm. And it's like, why are there so many people trying to do the same thing as me?
I know, it's that time. It's a certain amount of time passes and things come back. Yeah. So a lot of people had that same thought process.
Yeah. I mean, I just know it's super in right now for every basic bitch, and I'm one of them. And so I guess we're all mentally ill the same way. And we ordered them.
I think it's a cool thing to have to bring back on stage. Like be the Juicy comic.
I think it's
like
funny.
That.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, and I'm like, I could order one color for every day of the week. just be a tracksuit person now.
That's what I'm gonna do with the puffer vest.
Yeah, one puffer vest. You should get like a neon pink one.
I was looking. There was like a really cool blaze orange one. There's some. They're just expensive. They're more expensive than I would like them to be.
I feel like, yeah. Oh my God. Same with the tracksuits. I mean, I'd be spending $1,000 on tracksuits if I bought 5 more.
How much is a Juicy track? Do they make men's?
They might make men's if they have big. I was telling Philip I kind of want to get him and I matching ones.
That would be great
to co-host something together. Just both are juicy.
Philip would look good in like a red.
I think I was thinking red or hot pink for him. But yeah, they're like, I think I spent $200 on it.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah,
if you're looking that good, it's not that bad.
Yeah, but I got the wrong size pants because I thought a medium would fit me and it doesn't. But I don't want to send it back because then I'm just gonna have to wait 3 more months. So I'm gonna get my Juicy tracksuit custom tailored to fit me.
Yeah,
I
thought
also
it looked
feel
great.
like that's a flex.
Yeah, I think getting your Juicy tailored, yes.
Yes.
That's just a statement. You can put that on your resume.
I actually have a custom tailored Juicy tracksuit. It is the only thing I have to offer. I don't have any credits, but I'm just telling you, and you should hire me.
No, Juicy would probably love that if you were a comic and you were rapping their shit, you'd probably get a sponsorship.
I hope so. I feel like they wouldn't like what comes out of my mouth, though. They'd be like, we don't stand behind what she says, but God, that ass looks juicy.
It looks great. Yeah, they're probably pretty progressive at Juicy. Yeah. It's probably a pretty progressive company.
Oh, yeah, for sure. They definitely, I feel like I remember going there all the time when I was younger because I was very spoiled and getting my like older sisters to buy me things. I would always con them into it. And then Juicy just went out of style. And so I was like, I can't wear this anymore. So I threw all of it away. Big regrets.
My older sister used to have a lot of Juicy. One time I accidentally wore her. This sparked a memory from a long time ago that I'd forgotten about. It was like a pair of Juicy customized pants that were like for her powder puff football team that she was on. And it said Juicy on the back, but I thought they were my black sweatpants and I didn't look on the back, and she's older than me, so they kind of fit. And I was like, that's a little tighter than usual, but whatever. I'm just getting bigger, puberty and all that. And I went to school and there's this guy named Jamar, great kid, Jamar. And he's the first to notice it. And then he just went in on me as soon as I walked in the building. Of course. And it was the most horrible day of my life.
It's so funny.
He's like, Fuzzy got the Juicy.
I bet all the girls were jealous. They're like, why does he look better in that than me?
I was fucking caked up.
Caked up on a Monday.
Yeah.
In your Juicy. I love I think it's so funny how many things we just put on asses that would say like, that's hot, or like all the little short shorts with like something on. I had a Jonas Brothers shorts that just said Jonas on my ass. I was like, I just need to know people. I'm saving it for them. Yeah,
I had a pair of boxers that said Wii on, like Wii Sports, and it said Wii Sports on it. And yeah, I remember. I don't know, like, why do you need that on your ass?
I just really want to tell people about what I'm into.
Because what 7th grade boy is showing their boxers, or in what situation are you like, I love Wii Sports?
Dude, Wii Sports gets me. Do you remember the Wii Fit? That would tell everyone you're obese?
Yeah, I didn't like that one too much.
I didn't like it.
I didn't like Wii Fit too much, but I loved Wii Sports.
Oh my God, bowling?
Bowling, I fucking spent hours trying to bowl a perfect game. I did it. I bowled a perfect game eventually. So good at golf. Wii golf. Actually, I think I'm elite at I think there's 6 sports. It's baseball, bowling, golf, boxing. I don't remember the others. There was 2 more.
Yeah, I don't know the others.
But I was really good at Wii Sports. Tennis.
You're very athletic. Look at this athletic build.
I'm low-key athletic as shit, though.
Okay.
Despite being big, like, very good at basketball.
Okay.
We actually play right over here. Do you know Peace Park?
I do.
That's where all the comics play, like, almost every day.
Okay, I'm going to go run past y'all and catcall y'all.
You should.
You'll see me in my Juicy outfit just running past. Y'all will be like, is that Brittany?
Must be.
I'll have my giant glasses on so no one can see my face.
Yeah.
And a mask, so just y'all wonder, is that Brittany? I'll be like, no, I'm at home, God.
No, I'm a solid athlete for my size. Low key, very good lateral quickness, pretty nimble.
Pretty nimble.
Pretty nimble on my feet.
Okay.
Did you play sports at all?
I did. I played soccer and basketball and cheer. I tried volleyball, but I sucked at it. But I did cheer for a while.
You look like you were good at soccer.
Is that because, yeah, I'm Mexican, so that makes sense.
Just a slight tint.
Yeah, just a slight tint. I was all right. I was mainly the goalie. I hate running. So I was like good at that. It was me and this other girl named Brittany. We both were the goalies. We would swap out. It was like super easy for the coach to remember too.
No, I feel like that would get confusing.
No. Brittany and Brittany. It's just like one of y'all. I don't care which one. Go in.
Oh, yeah.
And she was super lazy, so it was always me.
Okay.
But I don't know. I played indoor soccer one year, and that was a bitch. That's like so stupid. I hated indoor soccer.
Isn't it? It's like there's no offsides in indoor soccer or something like that, so it's harder to be the goalie.
Yeah, it's harder to be the goalie, and then also, I just hated doing it inside. I felt like a loser. I was like, why am I doing it inside? I want to be outside in the mud, weather.
Yeah, soccer, you want to be outside.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not even getting a tan from this. I used to just chug Dr. Peppers before I would go out there for energy, you know.
Caffeine.
Yeah, fuel up.
Big Dr. Pepper gal, 23 flavors. You love it, or what's up with that?
I did when I was a kid. I don't drink sodas really. I like Diet Coke from McDonald's.
Every girl loves Diet Coke from McDonald's.
I know. I'm not original at all.
It's something's in there with that
the
blends
McDonald's
with their anatomy.
Yeah, I mean, also McDonald's is the only one that has a good Diet Coke.
I agree that their Coke and their Diet Coke and their Sprite, like just McDonald's just has good fountain sodas.
They definitely clean it out. They don't clean anything else out, but they clean out those.
One time, this girl texted me. I was going over to her house, and she was like, I was gonna go to McDonald's. I was like, do you want anything? She was like, can you get me 2 large DCs? And I didn't know what she meant, so I got her 2 double cheeseburgers. And she was like, no, I wanted Diet Coke. So like, why would you get a large double cheese? I was like, yeah, I thought that was weird.
But I did it anyways. Didn't ask for clarification.
No, but like, why would she? Nobody knows that. Nobody knows that. That's her own lingo.
That's true. You would say Diet Coke. I wouldn't be like, hey, can you give me a DC? It's like, what? The comics or?
Yeah.
Double cheeseburger? Yeah, I don't even think I would think of double cheeseburger. That sounds...
I don't know. That must have been what I was getting. I was like, oh, she wants that too. So that was embarrassing. But sometimes you just got to accept who you are. That's what I would say.
Accept who you are. Accept that you're embarrassing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very embarrassing. I don't know how to handle myself in certain situations.
Oh, yeah. I'm very awkward, and I finally feel like I've grown into it. And I'm not good at socializing. I'm very quiet for the most part, unless I get comfortable around people. Right.
And usually it takes me 20, 25 minutes. If let's say it's a house party.
Yeah.
I need 20 minutes to settle in. And especially if it's non-comics, and I have to remember how to talk to real people. Because that happens to me all the time.
I just talk to their dog.
You just talk to their dog.
I just end up staying by the dog or the one person I know there. If I'm feeling outgoing, I will talk to people, but normally that's not what I do.
Yeah. I don't know. I can crush at a house party. I can be like the fan favorite. Like the guy
that's fan favorite. They're like, we got to have Fuzzy back.
Exactly. I can do a really good job at a house party, but it takes me a while. I have to get into my element.
Yeah. You have to listen to music. Hype yourself up.
Like yesterday, Lucas and Dan, they got a new house, and they invited some people over, and I got there, and they invited me at 10:30, but they invited everyone else at 11. I think they just did just to fuck with me. But I got there at 11, and I was still the first one by a half hour, and it was just so awkward. I was the only one there, and I love them, but it was just I didn't know what to do. Being the only one at a house party. Being the first one to a house party is the worst.
Yeah, being the first one anywhere. I generally, if I'm the first one, I get to places too early, but I'll wait in my car for 10 minutes because I'm I know I'm there too early. I gotta chill.
But you'll still leave early because you're I don't want to be too late.
Yeah.
Even though you know you're gonna sit in your car for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I know.
I do it too.
I'm a big Irish exit gal. I don't like saying goodbye to people. I'm just this is where the night's calling me. Mm-hmm.
I do that as well.
People always are like, oh, give me a hug. And I'm like, I just want to go lay in bed for the next 3 hours. Leave me alone, please.
Yep. I want to go carry my dog up to my loft.
Force him to take photos.
Use my double bong setup.
My double bong. I haven't used that bong in years. I just have that up there. I've been trying to. It's so hard to clean. That's why I just haven't used it. I've been like, I'll give it to someone if they clean it. Like, I just don't. I don't use it. I know.
Yeah. No, this isn't. This bong right here is very pretty.
Yeah, I got this one. Actually, I'll take a hit. I got this one this year at like the some store near me, and I went with like Riley and Hans to get it, and Hans was like causing the woman there hated him.
Yeah, I can imagine he doesn't do well in like retail.
We were also really high, and we had just gotten like boba drinks, and he was just causing a ruckus for that lady. She hated him. She was like, "Can you get your friend out of here?" He was just fucking with her this whole time, and it was so funny to watch, but it was also like, Hans, she is not playing into this.
Yeah, I could see him being bad in retail environments. He's kind of, I love Hans, love him so much. Kind of a little bit of a dick sometimes to people. He can be, especially, but that's his way. He's joking, and that's his way of.
It's his way of saying hi.
Saying hi and getting to know someone.
Hans is great. I know he plays Catan a lot. He asked me to play Catan, and I'm just like, I don't want to play Catan. I heard from like, this guy I used to go out with, Catan's a trap. It's a shitty game, and it's a trap to hit.
It's the most fun game of all time. Me and my roommates used to play it almost every night when I lived in Milwaukee. Or excuse me, Madison. We were very competitive, but I haven't played it since I've been down here. It is a trap because you get addicted.
Okay.
So I haven't been down there. I've been invited to play Catan-a-ton.
But you're like, I'm clean.
I'm clean. I'm like 16 months clean of Catan.
16 months sober of Catan. It's been really hard for me.
No more sheep. If you know Catan.
I don't.
That's funny. If there's anyone that knows Catan.
No more sheep. Okay. Yeah. I don't get it. But I don't feel like I want to know.
You don't.
One of my friends told me my thing is that I like not knowing things. Like, I don't watch a lot of movies.
You like mystery.
I'm just like, I guess that I'm in a way kind of an asshole. I'm just like, yeah, I'd rather just not watch a movie and be like, make someone feel bad about watching it. I'm just like, oh, you fill your brain with garbage?
Oh.
Granted, all I do is watch reality TV, so I can't really.
Reality TV is the best.
It's so fun. I actually just watched 20-somethings.
So good.
Okay, I was supposed to go on a date with the girl, the
Abby?
Yes.
Humphreys?
Yeah, but instead, as soon as I get there, they were like, actually, she changed her. They were wanting her and I to skate into each other. They didn't tell me she changed her mind till after, which was clear because I just wasted time, like, roller skating around. We were supposed to run into each other and meet, but she was with a different guy there, I guess from the house, or some other guy she was skating with. And she just didn't want to go out with me. I'm like, I don't think you're actually bi, bitch. I think you're just made out with a couple girls in college.
100%.
And then she was all like, I just need male attention. I need it. I crave it. And that was her whole storyline on the show. It's just like, dude, you suck as a person. Like, you're just a shitty person.
She was the worst.
She's so bad. I love hating her, too, because I'm just like, you're the reason I didn't get on Netflix, bitch. I'm like, now I had to spend 4 hours of my life roller skating, okay?
She was so bad. She went to that to get a job at bartending. You remember that scene?
I didn't watch all of it. I skipped around. Okay, tell me about it.
And she just bombs really bad. And they say, I think it was at Latchkey. She was bartending at Latchkey, getting a job there. And there was like a trial run. And she was like, the manager was like, yeah, we think we're going to go in a different direction. She was that bad. And then she goes to another bar. And all her friends, everyone in 27 was like, yeah, you're not a bartender. You'll find something else. And she applies to be a bartender there. It's like, no, it's bad. I'm fucking it up. But she's delusional.
Yeah, she's delusional. I do not like her. And I'm glad it didn't work out with her.
Yeah.
I looked at her Instagram yesterday and she posted something about NFTs. I was like, yeah, this was the right decision.
I was like, Michael Fractor, though, young king.
He's... I didn't know him. I had no idea who he was. But I've heard nothing but good things. I feel so bad that they're posting his open mics.
I know.
Like, because it's like, 3 months into comedy, your open mics are gonna suck.
So bad. He just started, and now like millions of people are seeing it. But he's funny. I've seen him go up, and I've seen him do well.
Okay.
At Shakespeare's before I knew he was doing this thing or anything, and I was like, oh, you're kind of funny.
Okay.
So
he's just new. I
New.
do like that he's self-aware, because that is one thing that I feel like a lot of people don't. I've never met someone funny that's also not self-aware.
Right.
So that's a good sign, because he's like knows he bombed. Because you see people go up at mics and just eat shit, and they're like, that was fucking great. I'm like, no. I was like, did you see the room? They were uncomfortable.
Yeah. I love that. I love when people think they did great. And
I do love bad open mic comedy.
I can consume a lot of open mic comedy. I have a higher tolerance than a lot of people. Like I can sit through a whole open mic and just chill and watch it.
I can't. I do watch, specifically go out of my way to watch 2 open micers that are really bad. Granted, I am an open micer, but like, you know, there are 2 specific ones here that I'm like, they will never get better. But I love watching their sets.
Right.
We watched one of theirs the other day.
I can't think of who it is off the top of my head. I think I do. I think I know. Yeah. He's the best.
I love him. I stand. It's so enjoyable for me. I've been working on an impression of him just for my own, like,
for yourself.
For myself.
Sometimes you just have to do something.
I know. I'm just like, because I'm like, when I do this one day at an open mic, it's gonna be fucking hilarious. It's gonna crush. Because I think the way he does comedy is how, like, especially with his voice and everything, this is what, like, foreigners that don't speak English sounds like to them, because it doesn't make sense what he's saying. It's just like words, and he's just I'm just like, I lost you completely during that entire ordeal.
Yeah, he's the best. I thoroughly enjoy watching him go up. He's someone that could be so funny. Like if you said he was a little bit more self-aware, and he just kind of like leaned into it, it would be great. But I enjoy open mic comedy. It's hard. Everyone's trying.
Yeah, it's also like most open mics aren't none of them are really setting you up to succeed. It's an open mic. You're supposed to try stuff here.
Yeah.
So it's like no one really does well. I was this one girl at this weird show thing. It was not fun, and it was the worst setup possible. She's like, I'm going to bomb. I was like, everyone's going to bomb. And none of us were set up to do well. It's just have fun. Exactly.
I've noticed that like my cadence, my delivery, everything is different at open mics.
Yeah.
Compared, like when you get on an actual show that's good, has a ton of people there, it's just like something kind of activates.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to be more consistent, but
I feel like at open mics, I get more nervous around comics sometimes, because I hate doing new stuff in front of comics, or like
especially the people you know. Well.
Yeah, I'm just like, I also don't like working on new tags, because it's like, I have to go through this entire bit just to see if this new tag works, and it's like in front of people who have heard this bit. I'm like, I don't like doing that. But
yeah, that's the worst. I love doing comedy in new places, just because you know nobody there knows who you are. You can do whatever you want. It's the best.
Yeah.
But reality TV.
That's
the goal, right?
Yo, for sure. I think that I would love a Nathan For You type show.
Oh, that would be
where
amazing.
It's like not really reality, but it's also reality, like, you know, real people, real situations. I think what I want is to just be able to be the worst version of myself and get away with that.
Yeah.
And have it filmed, so then it's like, okay, it's satirical, but also this is who I am.
Right. I would like to do a reality dating show.
Okay, where you just go out with women.
Where I go out with women all the time. I would like to do like a Love is Blind. Did you watch Love is Blind?
No. Wait, was that the one where they paint their faces? Or is that...
No. I don't know what
there was some other dating show I saw on Netflix. Netflix got very creative with dating shows. I haven't seen Love is Blind, but I have seen this one where they would dress up as monsters.
What?
Yeah!
I would be great on that.
This reality show, they all dressed up as monsters, and they had to get to know the personality of the person instead. Also, who wants to do that?
Yeah, that's what Love is Blind is, though. It's
okay.
So like you're sitting behind, there's a conversation, and they're on the other side of the wall, and you have to propose to the person before you ever get to see them. So the only time you get to see them is once you're engaged.
Oh my God.
And then you go on like a honeymoon, a sabbatical with them. So like there's 6 guys, 6 girls, and they're all talking to each other, trying to find their match through the wall. And then, you know, you say, I like you, let's get engaged, and then everyone starts going their separate ways. It's a great show. It's one of the best reality shows ever.
Oh my God.
I would definitely do something like that.
I would like to do so. That would be fun. I don't watch I watch clips more than I do of like actual reality TV, but I like the My 600 Pound Lives.
It's the best. You know what's fucked up about that? Everyone on My 600 Pound Life booed up. Everyone on My 600 Pound Life has a spouse or a girlfriend or
They're
something
getting
like
it.
that. And I'm sitting here like, what the fuck?
Maybe if you got to that.
Well, I used to be almost 400 pounds.
That's insane.
So I was thinking like I went the wrong way.
You should have gone up.
If you go up, you're guaranteed to get a 600-pound girlfriend.
Or guaranteed to get a show on TLC.
I know. Oh my gosh, I fucked up.
Yeah, I think TLC is one of the, if you make the wrong choices, you'll get on there.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's like like if you just don't live your life in a good way and do the wrong choice you'll be there. Whether it's in prison, you're like, God, I don't know how to wear a condom. Bam, 19 Kids and Counting. God, also like 19 Kids and Counting. It's like they have TLC has shows about like hoarders and stuff, and then it's like 19 Kids and Counting. Yeah, we're just hoarding kids now. You know, like we can't stop. I love them. I'm obsessed with them.
It should be an episode of Hoarders, not a whole series.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. They didn't deserve a series. Also, the son was arrested for being a pedophile, and I feel like the parents should be held partially responsible because, like, if you're gonna have 19 kids, one of them's gonna be a fucking pervert.
That's a great point, statistically speaking.
And I did the math. It's 1 in 20 people
are a pedophile.
Yeah, well, it said 5% of the population, so that's 1 in 20.
That's
right?
way too many.
Because I probably fucked up. I didn't look at what 5% of the population is, but you know, it's
1 in 20 is 5%.
Yeah, it's on 5%.
So 5% of the population, 8 billion people. It's like 40 million people would be pedophiles. I think I'm good at math. I'm not sure.
Yeah, most of them probably in the church.
Yeah,
but yeah. I mean, granted, they were in a church. They're a huge culty family, but like.
No, you make a great point that TLC is never just like, this kid's getting his doctorate.
Yeah.
You know, like follow him through college. It's always like really fucked up situations.
It's like, oh, this kid's addicted to eating drywall.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
My Strange Addiction, great show.
Incredible. I liked this one, some obsession. It was like the same show, but like different title. And this guy was just like wore mermaid stuff. He's like, in every way. No, that was a different one. In every way except physical, I am a wolf. But this guy just wore mermaid tails and just swam all day. He was like, I'm a merman. This is my life style. This is who I am.
And he stayed in the water?
No, not at all times, but like majority of the time. He was like, I'm obsessed with this. This is who I am. It's like, okay, pop off, you know. I mean, we all have different obsessions. Mine is not swimming.
Yeah. Wait, you said there was a guy who identified as a wolf?
I think that might have been a vine I was quoting.
Okay, I was going to say, that's me. I have a ton. This is a wolf clothing right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, here, I'll show the camera.
It says a wolf. You're not getting. It's not getting. It's okay.
It says you're not getting it.
No, you're just showing your ass.
Well, let me see here. Is that better?
I think you have to just bend down
like that. Does he get it?
No, it's okay. Well, I'll.
It says
wolves.
It says sheep wolf among sheep.
Yeah, so you are a wolf, and you have a lot of hair. So
I have a lot of hair. I identify as a wolf
in every way, but physical.
In the physical,
only physically, I'm a wolf.
Yeah,
mentally as well. I just don't stop thinking of rabbits.
Wolves?
I don't know. I feel like they eat rabbits.
I might.
I howl a lot. Big fan of the moon. I'm like, where'd it go?
Dude. Sometimes the moon just isn't there. Have you noticed? Have you noticed that? I've noticed that about Austin. Sometimes you look up and the moon's just not there.
Is it a conspiracy?
I don't know. But then I learned that there's this thing called the new moon, where like it doesn't show at all. It's fully black. So I think I just looked up on one of those nights. I was like, what's going on?
Yeah, you as a wolf, we were like, oh my God, where do I howl tonight?
I know. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. Big fan of TLC. They also have this new show about this 22-year-old who's like this tall and she's dating. She's like out drinking and stuff. I see she comes up on my TikTok For You page all the time. Mm-hmm. And it's like, she's like, yeah, I'm going to go drink and stuff. I'm like, she goes on blind dates only because she's like.
So fucked up.
It's so fucked up. Because also, like, I don't want to say it, but she's out there dating men and saving children from pedophiles.
That's the conundrum, right?
Yeah.
Because, like, if you are, why she shouldn't be going on blind dates. But then if she's not going on blind dates, you are going out with someone who is a pedophile. Because he was initially attracted to a girl that was looked like she was 8 years old. But if you are a pedophile, that's probably the healthiest way to handle it.
That's true. Just find a young looking lady. I mean, there was a Law and Order episode about it. This girl who looked too young
to be,
and she was dating a pedophile.
Oh.
Yeah, but like, yeah.
No, I don't know. That's really fucked up. I feel her life
it's
is
really
tough.
Yeah,
it's very tough. So I hope she finds love, but if she does, it's going to be a pedophile, which is just fucked up.
It's fucked up, but also, you know, he'll like her for her personality and her body.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll just catfish someone on Tinder and then it's real love because then they'll overcome it. The obstacle, because then...
I don't think there's a way that anyone can actually be in love with her and not be a pedophile.
That's fair. That's fair. That's very fair.
She's 22.
You know what I'm excited for? When Honey Boo Boo growing up, I feel like she's gonna go crazy and get on a new reality show or something.
Oh, old honey, like adult Honey Boo Boo.
Adult Honey Boo Boo.
That's a great call.
Honey Boo Boo, no Boo Boo, no more.
Yeah, Honey Boo Boo, more like honey, alcohol and cocaine.
Honey Booze.
Booze. Yeah, she's gonna go on a bender. Her life's not gonna be well.
I feel so bad for her, especially like kids in reality TV and stuff. Like they're not. I mean, kids in acting, let alone. It's just so sad. But it's also like, Honey Boo Boo, her mom was arrested for doing meth or something. I'm just like, yeah, this kid never had the right cards in their hands. The money, they were spending their TLC money on meth. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's what most TLC people do.
Yeah. She probably had it in her contract, like, get paid 5% in meth or something. That's how some people have Bitcoin.
It's like, we'll pay you some money, but also here's some meth on the side.
She's gonna that's gonna be interesting to watch. Who else is like that? That's gonna be something different. I feel like an old Post Malone.
Post Malone's gonna be interesting.
Because he's got all the face tats. He's gonna
Cardi B's child.
Cardi B's child. Rihanna's kid. Everyone's so obsessed with celebrity kids now.
It's weird. It's weird people are obsessed with celebrity kids. This one person had Stormy Kylie's kid as their screensaver. I'm like, I know it's like a joke, but it's also like, that's someone else's kid. That's weird to have.
It's so weird.
Like, I'm not going to have any, if you don't know the child, don't have it.
Yeah, those kids they all have fucked up lives. They have, they're
never getting
normal childhoods or anything like that. But they'll be privileged.
Really rich.
Really rich.
Oh, they'll be bawling. I mean, I'm pretty sure Kylie's newborn child is richer than me already.
1,000%. She's already inherited, guaranteed like 500 million.
They own all of Armenia now.
Do they?
No, but it's like the Kardashians are Armenian. Maybe Kylie's not, but
yeah, Kylie is Jenner's daughter.
Yeah.
Jenner's is his mom.
And now Kim's dating Pete.
Wait, what?
Kim Kardashian's dating Pete Davidson.
Oh yeah, they're
confirmed.
That's good. I'm happy for Pete. I've been told audio only, I sound like Pete Davidson. If it's just my voice, you
sound nothing like Pete Davidson.
That's what they said in the Kill Tony comments. Two people said it.
2 people, they're fucking deaf.
2 people said I sound like Pete Davidson, and then one person said I looked like Tom Green, a Middle Eastern Tom Green. So I'm trying to get those vibes going together.
You're trying to come off as the Pete Davidson of Austin.
Yeah. Oh, that would be good for me.
Dye your hair blonde.
I've been thinking I'm going to have to shave my head soon because it's getting pretty bad. I'm thinning out. But I've been thinking about dyeing my beard. Blonde. Once I shave my head and have a blonde beard, I think girls would be into that.
I think girls would be like, I can fix him.
Yes, exactly.
We can clean him up. Pretty woman him.
I might dye my hair blonde just because it's over. It's over for me anyways.
Yeah.
So
you can also take supplements and stuff. I know
I'm on them. It's not working well. It's okay. You have to accept who you are. Like I said, I'm a bald.
I will say, I think accepting being bald is the bravest thing anyone can do.
Yeah. That's it's coming home.
Because I do know a couple people who like are balding and they're just like wear hats all the time, and I'm just like, you haven't accepted who you are.
Yeah,
you don't love yourself yet. And a bald person who doesn't wear hats, that's powerful.
Yeah. Or if you're bald and you shave your head and you wear a hat, it's fine. It's when you're at where I'm at, where you're balding and you keep wearing hats, like everyone knows what's going on.
Everyone knows.
You just got to own it.
You just got to own it.
I think it makes you funnier if you're balding.
If you're a little balding, something's a little off with you. I think people just enjoy people who they're like, I'm better than them.
Yeah. Like, it could be worse.
That's why they love fat comedians. They're like,
they do.
They love fat comedians. They love fat women. And it's like, you know, because what they're saying, it's like, it's making fun of themselves. But it's like when a pretty person makes fun of themselves. So it's like, is that true?
Oh, yeah. People don't like it when hot people are funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that a lot.
I know.
No, I don't.
Same. People are always like, I hate how cute and handsome Fuzzy is.
They're
Why
like,
is he also
he's
so funny?
too hot to be funny.
That's what I get a lot. And I have to say, hey, I get it.
I'm diverse.
I get it. I'm a solid 8.5. But these jokes are good.
10.
These are well written. These are well written jokes. Who's that one guy that's popping up all over? Matt Rife?
Oh, yeah. I did the voice of God at one of his things right after I had just gotten over COVID. And for some reason, they were like, do it on stage today, which they never do it on stage. It's voice of God.
Yeah.
So you don't show your face.
Right.
And I'd just taken an edible. And I was told I was never allowed to do it again after that because it was so bad. I was so high. It's like, oh, yeah, I bombed voice of God. I was so fucking stoned off of like these strong ass edibles, and I just the crowd started clapping for me. It was like, I'm not doing comedy, guys. I'm so sorry. It was like, we have a show tonight, and then I like paused for like way too long. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's hot as shit.
He looks like handsome Squidward.
Yeah.
It's like too much. It's like, actually, can you stop doing that? I think we need a bag over your face. It's distracting.
Yeah.
Ugly people and pretty people that are on the extremes of both spectrums should wear bags over their faces to help society move along. For example, Kim Kardashian should have to wear a bag over her face. She's too pretty.
She's very pretty. I agree. One time, not Rocky Dale Davis, not saying he's hot, but this similar story where I fucked up a little, or it seemed like I fucked up. I was at Romo Room, and Rocky wasn't supposed to be on the show, and he did a drop-in on like John Wolf's birthday show or something like that at Romo Room, and it was like sold out. And right when he got up, they asked me to come help, and all I'm doing is fading in and fading out of music on the iPad, but the iPad has to be plugged into the soundboard.
Yeah.
So, I'm fading it in, fading it out as people are coming up. That's all I'm doing. And during Rocky's set, the mic starts cutting out, and I'm sitting next to the soundboard. So he thinks I'm the sound guy. Yeah. And he looks at me and he goes, are you going to fucking do anything? Like, what are they paying you for? And all I was supposed to be doing was the sound, not the sound. But it has to be plugged in the soundboard. So he got really mad at me. And he was like, everyone say fuck you to this guy, essentially. And then he got mad. He got super mad, and he just, like, walked off stage.
Yeah.
And he thought that I fucking, didn't do what I was supposed to do. But
Rocky, what a diva. My favorite thing is whenever he's around to tell open micers to go ask him if he does comedy, because I'm like, to remind him who he is.
Oh, yeah. No, I did talk to him once later. He was a really nice guy, and I actually brought this up to him, and he was like, oh, dude. I was like, yeah, I wasn't supposed to do sound. We made up. It was fine.
We made up, yeah.
But in that moment, he was a dick to me.
Oh, yeah, I believe that.
Yeah.
He's a very nice guy, though. But I do understand being frustrated. And it's also like, I'm just the guy doing this. I don't have the full job. I don't know what to do here.
I know. And I felt like a fool. So, and then Rob Morris from the Romo Room, he was like, I'm sorry. I was like, I didn't know what to do.
God, R.I.P. Romo Room.
Right? That place used to rip.
They were like, we have a bad business plan where we don't make money for ourselves, and we're going to blame y'all for shutting it down. It's like, maybe like have a way to make money.
Yeah. Maybe charge tickets to an open mic or something like that. Yeah, make it more of a show.
Also like tell people there's an open mic there, like bark.
Yeah.
And you should be getting a percentage of the drink sales. That's like a big thing. If you're not getting ticket sales, the place should pay you to be there since you're bringing in business.
Yeah, I still like the Romo Room. It's fine. Well, I'll still go there if they give me time. But
for sure.
Yeah, those R.I.P. It's a different scene. It's a different scene now. Rest in peace, Roma Room. We'll figure out
what happened to them.
We'll figure out what happened to them.
God, this sound effect just makes me want to be a body on Law and Order.
It's delayed. Have you noticed that it's slightly delayed?
I know. I have to put it at the right time. I'm like, how? It's 1 second delayed.
So you have to be on it when the person's finishing their sentence. It's still.
I need to press it before I say the bad thing, I think.
Okay, so here, I'll say it. Murder. That was pretty good. All right.
Okay.
Burglaries. There we go.
Okay, we got it.
What are the other ones?
I got copyright claim for that. It was like, it wasn't 13 or 15 seconds long, so it shouldn't be a copyright claim, but it was. I was pissed.
Guaranteed they're just looking at your feet.
Oh, is that Philip?
Yeah. He made this.
Choo choo, bitch. Here comes the autism.
Oh, you stink!
That's SpongeBob.
I like it. It's all good. You have a lot of feet people watching, right?
I do.
And are they pretty rambunctious group or?
Yeah, they've calmed down a little bit because I've stopped talking about it as much. But I almost every episode I get comments about it.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm Mother Teresa of the feet community now, and I won't show them my feet.
It might be a big Middle Eastern fan base, so this episode might actually be like a little divergence or a little convergence there. Like they're in for the feet. I show up. Who's this guy? And they still enjoy themselves.
They still will. They do stay a lot of the time for the whole episode, and I love that about them.
Fuck yeah. Just okay. Great podcast.
Great podcast.
You got a good fan base.
I have a just okay fan base.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. Y'all are great. Y'all are great. I love you guys. Do you have anything you want to plug?
No, I don't have it. I don't do anything cool.
Well, I will link his Instagram below.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for doing it.
Yeah, it was very fun. Jack didn't show up.
Yeah, we were supposed to have Jack Timmons here. And none of y'all probably know who he is.
Yeah.
But y'all would have.
He's great. Wish he would have been here. Still had fun.
I know. I think it was better without him, personally.
Honestly, it was a good time.
I feel like if he was here, he would have been great. But it's okay. I was going to say something mean about him, but I don't want to bully him too much because he gets that all the time.
Yeah.
Also, I'll link Jack's Instagram below if y'all will go leave a hate comment.
Yeah, say, why didn't you go to the podcast? Why'd you leave Fuzzy hanging?
Yeah, call him a quitter or a loser.
Tell him to quit comedy. That's what you should do. You say you should quit.
Yeah, but you can go comment on Jack Timmons' page. Nothing too mean, but just a little mean, but not actually. Like be nice, but also bully him.
Yeah, trick him. Start with a compliment. Say, hey, I really like your glasses, but the joke's all right. The joke's
be like, I saw you at an open mic. Didn't really like it.
That's so mean.
I went up to Mikey Biggs and Jack one time. I was like, hey, one of y'all did really good on the mic tonight. And then just walked away.
That's funny.
Not let them know who. Let them fight.
Yeah.
They both
know
fine.
Who.
Yeah.
They know who.
Okay. Well, I have nothing exciting coming up, but this will be out soon. So, as you know, you'll be watching it.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Bye.